Hello, this is Welsh The Stylist, a fashion designer, a stylist, a model, you can name it, Fashion is Welsh. My brand, Welsh The Stylist, is the bet of the future. It's radical, Yes, it's radical. It's out there. It's anyone who's new, young, energetic, they're welcome. Yes, they're welcome, meaning we are crazy in that way. We are crazy. You can see that journey, you can trace it from 2013 up to now, where you see the birth of Welsh The Stylist in terms of music, where I started being an artist. Music's been there in my life. Music has been my life, and from when I was born, singing from Sunday school, primary schools, up to that level. But I had no clue that one day I'll be a fashion mogul. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so I had to infuse everything in my life to give them a value in my life. Meaning what? Fashion had an upper hand in my journey. So I had to bring on music in the brand, yes. That's why I had to launch my EP, Music Meets Fashion, for Welsh The Stylist. And I worked with a few people there, like the likes of Mask, Iva, Tusevan, Fish Daramu, and what I can say, brands from Bulawayo. And some people now, they are mainly in the industry. The likes of Kelvin Madula, I started working with them. Empress Premier, they were calling me to come and perform in their clothing, events, So meaning what? We were united, because united we stand, divided we fall, That's what we have to inculcate in our hearts and in the journey. As far as the media, as far as people are concerned, I give them a 5, I give them a 10, I give them the highest mark, because they've been there in my journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been supportive, but in terms of finances and everything, I used to work. So for me, finances were not a problem. My family was also there. But the challenges came when I was now saying, fashion is my lifestyle. Fashion is a work. I have to wake up in the morning, I go and sew, where I have to market my brand. People have to start buying me, because you must understand something. When you start a brand, it starts as a passion, starts as a hobby, You start small, you're not getting anything out of it. The moment I quit, the moment I stopped doing engineering, that's why I felt it with, this is the moment. You know what I'm saying? I was now in iron, iron sharpens iron. For now, I'm not reporting to anyone. If I don't like something, I quit it. If I'm working on a project, if I don't feel it, I'm out. I'm not reporting to anyone, I'm not signed to anyone. I'm signed to Welsh The Stylist. So there is nothing which limits me. That's why I end up choosing this path, because I didn't want to report to anyone. I hate it when I'm doing my things, someone say, stop, you must do this. No, I must be my own boss. I think that's what we have to inculcate in the young generation. The pre-colonial era, the colonial era, I'm not talking about the post is now, right? They've inculcated a spirit of dependency, a spirit of employment. That must be eradicated from the Africans. Africans must learn not to rely on anyone. Africans must learn to be individual. Africans must learn to create employment for themselves. Africans must learn to feed their families. When I was employed, I couldn't survive, like maybe our payday was 26. Towards 20 there, I was crowding, no cent in my pocket. I was like, hey, when are we getting paid? But right now, the narratives have changed, Why? I believe in myself. I believe that I can employ myself. I believe that I can motivate a younger generation that you don't have to rely to anyone. God gave you hands. God gave you a talent. Sell something. If you don't have a talent, sell something, sell tomatoes. I bet you make $1 and go and feed your family. Yes. As far as we are all born to pursue something in life, I feel like in our elementary stages, we have to be taught entrepreneurship skills, how to handle the few cash finances, I can say. Yes, I think management, that one lacks, because you get to a level whereby you are starting to open your own business. That's when you like, okay, so this is entrepreneurship. How do I handle, So I feel like as far as fashion is a culture, as far as I live fashion in pre-fashion, but we need that in our systems. The government, maybe in terms of the school, I don't know the curriculum these days, how it goes, but I feel like they have to teach kids entrepreneurship skills from a tender age. Obviously, as a new brand, I would say as a new brand in what sense? I've been a stylist to 2013 up to 2020, and then these 2 years I've been, venturing into designing. Obviously, you'll be a competition to some people. Yeah, but to me, I don't portray my energy. I don't really focus my energy on that negativity. I'm focusing it to my personal growth. As a creative, I need to grow. As a creative, I need those people. Like I've mentioned before, I need them as my roots. Yes, I need them as my roots. In what sense? The moment they throw some obstacles on me, I use them as my ladder. I get out of that pit. I get out of that darkness. What I can just say is those obstacles which they throw onto me, I use them as my ladder, and I'll rise higher. Yes, so there's a lot of work coming up. There's a lot of projects coming up, and people are intrigued by the brand Welsh The Stylist, because my marketing strategy mostly, I changed the narrative a bit. I'm more into shows. I'm more into showcasing. I'm not more in the machine most of the times. I do everything. I do the cutting, I do the sewing myself. Yes, but I also promote the upcoming youth, to come and to learn, Yes, they must come and get emancipated. They say don't give a man a fish, give a man a rod. So if they want rods, they can come to me. Welsh The Stylist. Welsh The Stylist, you find me on Instagram, Welsh The Stylist, Facebook, Welsh The Stylist, everywhere Welsh The Stylist. Just say, hi Welsh, I'm here, I want something, I want to learn. I won't be selfish.